Welcome to the Global News and Healing Solutions with Elena and another incredible show and guest. This special guest contacted me a few days ago because my work inspired him. And I support people moving forward with courage, inspire, heal, and rewrite their new success stories. And if anyone wants to donate to my cause, I will share a donation link. And I appreciate your contribution to improving this world and ending abuse. So back to my guest, I'm honored to have Isaak from the Mortisei Care Foundation of Nigeria as my guest today. And Isaak is giving hope to powerless children and youth, women empowerment, stopping gender-based violence, and teaching and rescuing women and children in his country. So Isaak will let us know about his incredible foundation, share his plans and future plans, and inform us about his work. Welcome, Isaak, to Global News.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm Isaak, as my Honorable Elena has just said. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here, and I really appreciate your gesture. Thank you so much for this connection. Yeah, let me quickly go and let you know what we do in Mortisei Care Foundation of Nigeria. It's an organization that sees to the welfare and well-being of everybody. I mean, the people in Nigeria, the citizens in Nigeria, most specifically the vulnerable women and children. We have a lot of vulnerable children and women in Nigeria because of a lot of insecurity and a lot of poverty that is, on Nigerian as as a country. So we take it upon ourselves as an organization to rescue the vulnerable children and also the widows, the disenfranchised women. We rescue them, and when we rescue them, we put the vulnerable children in the orphan. We put them in a orphanage, in a shelter, where we take good care of them, basically because for education purpose and also to learn skill acquisition at the same time. Those things are going concurrently. They go to school, and at the same time, when they come back from school at their break time or holiday time, we engage them to learn a particular skill of their choice. That's for the vulnerable orphan. Then for the disenfranchised women, the widows, we empower them. We have an initiative called Women Empowerment for Life, where we empower the women, generally, both women and girls, to learn a particular skill. Recently, we just finished an initiative where we empower women on how to learn a liquid, how to make liquid or solid soap. And they were very, very encouraged. We encourage, we empower close to almost 350, at the goal, but at least we have 250 showing their interest. So we have also those interested in our women empowerment program. They also have some issues like gender-based violence. Some of them, they are passing through a lot. And in that area, we have rescued, more than 100, gender-based victims who are also in our shelter. Some of them at a particular time, they will be in our shelter, and at a time when they are all, psychologically okay, we will release them to go with a little support the organization can afford to them at that particular time. And this is what we've been doing. And we felt when we met with Elena GEORGIou, a very powerful woman that invited me, we believe that we can work together. If we work together, we'll be able to go on a program called Rescue the Vulnerable Girls and Women from GBV Trauma. There is a lot of trauma in their heart, and psychologically, emotionally, these things have to be healed. If it is not healed, they live with it forever. And when I met with Elena, she is so encouraged, that we can have a program together. And it will be very, very good if we have this program. We target rescuing girls and women victims from gender-based violent trauma. And that will be good. If Elena can come to Nigeria to talk to them, it will be very great to talk to this group of people and encourage them how they can come out from their psychological trauma. And it will be very, very good if we have our Honorable Elena. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
I would love to come to Nigeria. That's why I am going to post the link so we can get our viewers if they want to contribute into this donation for me, so I can be able to come there and empower and help and support the victims of gender-based violence. And I believe that educating them and giving them new tools and skills will help them advance and recover from the trauma they have been through, especially the children. Can you tell us, Isaac, about the shelter? Are you housing women and children? Can you tell us more about it so people can know the situation down there?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for the question. The children in our home now, presently, they are in a holiday. They are having a holiday, and we also engage them to be learning a particular skill. We love our donors all over the world to, sponsor a child or more than a child in our home to go to school. Our basic, focus is that all the vulnerable children in our home, they must have a basic education, and that is one of the sustainable development goal. Number one, that basic education was given to everybody. It's our right, and that's one of the things we advocate for, that our vulnerable children must get basic education. So we need donors to support us on that for our children. We have close to 21 children in our home presently.
And how can people find you, Isaac? I mean, do you have a website or something that we can, yes. I can put in the comment section so people can, maybe your contact details? Do you have a website?
Thank you. We have a website. We have website, Mordecai Care Foundation of Nigeria. I have a website. We have LinkedIn. We have Twitter. We have Instagram on Mordecai Care Foundation of Nigeria.
So it's easy to find you, and people can reach out to you and donate for the children there, the vulnerable children. And it's not only to help them recover in their education, it's the basic needs, right?
Yes. Yes, people can reach us through our social media platform. And my WhatsApp number is on the Twitter, is on the Instagram, is on our Instagram and our Twitter. So I can be reached at any particular time.
Okay. So can you share some future plans if you have, or maybe new initiatives that you're planning to do?
Again, pardon, I didn't get your question very well.
Can you share any future plans you have or planning to have? I mean, maybe expand your organization?
Yes, yes. Our plan presently is to have International Youth Day in August 12th. We are planning to have that. Apart from that, we are also proposing having a program before September on women empowerment again. We advocate for women. We advocate for women because women in Nigeria are suffering. They are the suffering end. And that is why we advocate for them, so that we can cushion the effect of the suffering and get them out of independence, financial independence they are. So if all of them are financially free, they are okay. They can ask for justice when gender-based violence occur. They can ask for justice and they can speak out. When you don't have money, you cannot speak out. Sometimes, if you have money, you want to speak out. So these are one of the things that we have been doing and want to engage. So by August, we propose having an International Youth Day. Then by September, we are planning having Women Empowerment for Life again, one of our initiatives. Actually, we have several initiatives that we run concurrently. We have Skill Acquisition Program, which we call S.A.C. It is for everybody in our organization. We have Women Empowerment for Life, which is solely for girls and women. And we also have a shelter where we rescue the vulnerable orphan into for basic education. We also have CIRU, Collective Institution for Image, for reformation objective. There are so many people in our institution, collective institution, and they are not, the objective there is for reformation objective, and the objective is getting defeated in Nigeria. So we take our initiative there to let all the image also learn a particular skill while they are serving their term. We expose them to different talk, how they can get out of that place. That's another initiative. We also have what we call RICE, 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 right? That is Rural Intervention Community Empowerment. That's where we go to different slum areas to talk to them about how they can get information on trafficking, because so many people, they go there to lure these average people that they want to help them to travel out of the country. But what we go there to do is to sensitize them so that they will be knowledgeable enough so that nobody can go there and lure them to come and go to abroad and be using them for sexual exploitation and trafficking and all of the rest. So these are all our initiatives that we do, and it's so robust, so robust. And I will be very grateful to really work with my madam here, my Elena GEORGIou. I will be very, very grateful to work with her. Thank you.
I will be grateful if this new plan that we are having to become true and make it happen as soon as possible. Okay. And so the children and women there can be benefited from my tools and my knowledge and wisdom.
Wow.
I just want to ask you another question. Do you believe that if children and women are given the right tools, do you think they will thrive in life? What is your opinion in that? If they're probably educated with the right tools, can they thrive and become free from this gender-based violence trauma that they're having?
Okay, yes, thank you so much for that question. Education is one of the things that can help everybody in this world to be independent, and wherever you go to, you fit into the system. So basically, if someone is lacking in education, that person cannot fit into the system anywhere in the world. So that's why our basic, what we advocate for the vulnerable children is basic education. They must get to higher institution and finish their education to higher education. So once they finish, they can get their bearing. Because one of our first beneficiary, as we speak now, he graduated from university, one of the premier university in Nigeria. And as we speak now, he's a banker. He's a banker planning to travel out to go and do his master. So once somebody is empowered with a basic education up to tertiary university education, that kind of a person can sort out himself or herself. So I believe there's nobody in Nigeria, if you have the first degree or second degree, you will survive so many things, oppression, whatever that comes your way. That person can survive any hardship and just continue to find bearing to his or her life. I don't know whether I have answered the question.
Another question. Do you think if children are given new skills, I'm not saying for education, the education they give at schools, I mean new life skills, do you think that this will help them, not only recover from trauma, but also to avoid, getting into situations they don't want to be getting in?
Yes. Thank you, Elena. Thank you so much. I appreciate this question again. One of the problems that we want to solve also is that we don't want the children to continue to have that that past memory of how they lost their parent or how they have become, a vulnerable child. We don't want them to remember that. And that is why when we bring them to our home, we clothe them, we feed them well. So they are entitled to so many things. We do birthday for them to celebrate their birthday as part of the social life. And we take them out, wherever they want to go, we take them out. And we let them know that what their parent can also try to give to them, we try to do more so that they will never, have the past memory again in their life. And as we speak now, all of them are enjoying their life. There is one that is going to another class now, and his plan. We just finished his birthday May 12th, and he was so excited. His name is David. He was so excited. It's almost 13 to 14, 15 years now. He's going to senior secondary school 1. Very, very excited. You need to see him. Maybe I should do one of the video and send it to you personally.
Of course. So I feel your excitement. So I can imagine how excited the children that are participating in your organization, how fortunate they are, and all the skills you teach them. And I just wanted to ask, what is the age that are more at risk? I mean, the children are at risk. What's the age? How old are the children that are being either abused or having issues?
Yeah, it all depends on the situation. It all depends on the situation. Sometimes we have a day-old child. So, but the highest age that can be in our orphanage is 18 years old. Okay. Once it is 17 years old, we can't take 18. It's 17 because 18 is already an adult, and an 18 years old person cannot stay in an orphanage. So it is between a day-old child and 17 years old, in between that gap.
Okay, and what's the limit? What's the smaller kid that is an orphan there?
The what?
What age is the smallest child that's in the orphanage?
That's David. That's David for now, which is either is 15.
15. Okay. Do you have any other children, or you had before children that were smaller? I mean, than 15.
No. We have Aya above 15. We have 16. We have 17. We have 18. Yes.
Okay. So it's a good age for them to learn new skills, and it's and yeah, I think you're doing a great job, and you see results, and that makes you more happy to give more, right? Because you see yours, the children that are in their orphanage going to universities, and you feel very happy about it, don't you?
I'm so excited. I'm so happy. When these children are going to school, when they are doing well, it's somehow my joy and my peace. I'm happy when there was a year when we went to university to do convocation of one of the first beneficiary. He was so excited. He was just hugging all. We threw a party for him, and he was so excited. And many people even thought it was my firstborn, because when you are living with these people, they will have a way of looking similar to you. So we were so happy. We feel fulfilled. And that is our joy. That's our joy. That's our joy.
That's the way of living in joy, even if there were sorrows or challenges or anything you have overcome. And a last question for you. If you had an opportunity to do one thing that would change the whole world, what would you do? One opportunity. Just name one. I know you have many.
Elena.
You like question.
Elena, okay. One thing I would do again is to always support women. Wherever I am, wherever I'm going, wherever I'm coming from, I want to support women, girls. Because without women, without girls, without women, there's no life. There's no life. And anything that happens to a woman will affect the world. If anything happens to a woman, it will affect the world. If 10 women are killed today in Nigeria, it's gradually affecting the women in the world. So I will want to do one thing again is to support women. Support them.
That's really good.
Thank you.
If you have anything to share before we close up, or maybe share a message to our viewers if you want.
Yes. Okay, let me say this. Recently, we rescued a girl. Recently, we rescued a girl of age 14, and she was pregnant. She was impregnated by someone, and she was deprived of going to school again. Psychological, emotional, she was down. But when we step in, we rescued the girl, and the man involved, we track him down, and we ask for support for this girl. And as I speak with you now, in the next 2-3 months, the girl we deliver with a promise to go back to school.
That's really
so
good.
With a promise to go back to school. What I'm trying to do is that we have a gender-based violence cases in Nigeria rampant, very prevalent, prevailing, norms now everywhere. And what we're trying to do is to make sure that we will do everything possible to campaign against gender-based violence, to campaign against abuse of girls and abuse of aged women, so that they can live a free world. They can live free in this world. And that's exactly what I want to share last as from my hand here. And I want to really, really appreciate Elena GEORGIou. I really want to appreciate you. Coming in to know you was a great privilege. And I know I will not take it for granted at all. I'm so honored to know you, and I'm so honored to have you on this interview. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much too, and continue your incredible job. You're doing your incredible service work you're doing, and women and girls in Nigeria are very lucky to have you. And thank you so much for coming to Global News, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.